Yeah, we make physical books, but we also make digital files, and we're interested in circulating both the book and in participating in digital conversations and hosting them, really. But at Publication Studio, we've chosen not to have a presence on Twitter or on Facebook or other digital social networking media. And I think it's largely because we regard the book itself as a social networking tool, that by making a well-made physical book, when you make paper-bound, perfect-bound books, you know, the standard kind of thing you see in a bookstore, it circulates in a way that's incredibly potent, and it always has. The primary relationships that drive our business, and it's a for-profit business, are the relationship of reading. And so we're trying to be attentive to what a reader is interested in, what they want, what feeds them. And so we're quite careful about what we put out there to be read. And if we flood our readers, our public, with a lot of instant messages, with constantly changing messages, that may, in fact, in some ways drown out or obscure the very central interaction we want to have, which is that this writer worked for 2 years, 10 years, has done something great, and here it is. And the interaction we want to have with you is in that book. We do that without flooding the surrounding with a lot of chatter. It really does make, I think, a much more enduring and potent social networking tool, because the people who love that book deeply love it. They get it like a blood disease. And it's not a retweet. It is something they carry the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And that is, for us, the core of our economy. What we do to make money is selling books to that next ring of 5, next ring of 10. And they are not going to be an ever-expanding ring if we're always tapping them on the shoulder and poking them and kind of drawing their attention here and there. So what we try to do is say, you're a reader. We want to focus on you as a reader, and we want to be really responsible to that. And we're going to give you something great quality. That said, we also ask, how can the digital environment present great quality? What would that mean? You know, we're not in any way anti-digital. We want to use books for what they're good at. We want to use digital for what it's good at. We've chosen to keep a Tumblr blog because it's a pretty simple, elegant way for the 6 sibling studios, which are scattered across North America, to all easily upload photos, documentation, little snippets about the social life of the stores and of the events we give, that we host, and have them appear in a place that's easy to find, easy to participate in, and yet is not invasive. It's what I'd call a passive media, much like a book. It's a thing you choose to go to. So that's our strategy. Our strategy is to care first about reading, to ask if that's what we care about, what should we offer, and then to be very thorough about being present in that way of making ourselves visible but not invasive.